Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mancave101 Podcast. I am one of your many hosts, Abel. Alongside of me is the man in the chair, Aaron. Aaron, what is up?
Yo, yo.
We have live from the Man Cave, Leo. How we doing?
What up?
Yep. And the nicest guy on the podcast from Speak On It Comics, Charles. How we doing, Charles?
We're doing lovely. How you guys doing?
We doing good, man. We doing good. All right. So we tonight have a special little tier list for y'all. We are going to be going through the MCU shows as a whole, both on Disney Plus and everywhere else. So if you are not already, please like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook at the Man Cave 101 Podcast for all your nerdy and news needs. Now I'm going to kick it off to Aaron, and he's going to take us through how this is going to work. Aaron, take it away.
Okay, so first off, if you're here, thank you for watching, and like Abel said, subscribe, like the video, and
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. So what we're gonna do is we've decided that this tier list has the shows broken out by season. While that would be cool, I think a bunch of us here have watched a couple of these separately. I know that I think Charles has said he's watched everything. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen like a few episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and things like that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the show as a whole, and then we're going to kind of put them in these tier rankings, as you can see here. So we're going to go from S, A, B, C, D, beyond white dog shit.
I wonder which one that's going to be.
Not released yet, and maybe if we don't have it, didn't watch, or we'll let Charles be the deciding factor of if he, how he feels about the show, and maybe we'll see what we do with it. So I guess do you guys want to start off at the top and just work our way down? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's start with Agent Carter. So I personally didn't watch Agent Carter, so I don't know. I don't know if you guys have. So if there's any opinions, let me know.
I mean, I watched a couple episodes, and Haley Atwell is wonderful. That's really the most I have to contribute. I think Charles is probably going to be the subject matter expert. Yeah, that. So Charles, what did you think of Agent Carter?
I loved it. I thought it was a really fantastic show. I think it showed her trying to deal with, in that time period, being a woman and how she was treated and how she had to prove herself. So I thought that, the way it was handled and her as a character, her losing Steve, dealing with that aftermath of, losing someone that she could, potentially have a life with. So I think that they handled that show really well. They had really great villains in that show. So I would put that show as one of the, top. I really wanted a season 3 because I just love her in that character. I just love.
What do you think? Like a A for that?
I would put it up at. I would say.
Like a
I would say A.
situation.
I would say
A.
A. Yeah, I would say A.
What we'll also do, obviously, is once we have everybody on the list, so we can kind of evaluate. Like once we look at who's on what tier, we can kind of say, oh, do we want to move anybody up or down, like we did with the last tier list that we did? I think that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But if Charles seems to like Agent Carter, I mean, he's making me think I have to check it out. So maybe I have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's jump down to I know we have 7 seasons here, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as a whole, I think I've seen 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to jump back in and start watching. So I'll let you guys kind of.
Yes, so I definitely saw a good, I would say at least maybe 4 or 5 of the seasons. This show was like really like the kind of start for an MCU like TV show. I remember, I think this show came out right in the first season. I think the first Avengers was just happening. So what was cool about this show that none of the other shows really did at the time is this was a weekly thing, whereas Netflix and Disney Plus are, you get your once a week shows, but it's on the streaming, and it didn't really connect like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did. Like, for example, I think even this might have even come out when Incredible Hulk was out, because I feel like they mentioned Incredible Hulk too at some point in the beginning. But when the Avengers happened, like they showed like them trying to clean up New York and the aftermath of that. And the coolest part I thought was when Winter Soldier happened, when they did the whole switch between Hydra and Shield, you actually found out that people in the show who you liked and who you were like really rooting for ended up like switching to Hydra and was Hydra the whole time, and then they went through that whole backstory, and then on top of that, they also, so Quake is an Inhuman. They brought in like the Inhumans, which, you know, kind of had a catalyst to the Inhuman show. Yeah, that. Yeah,
this is my passion alert. Quake.
Yeah, Miss Chloe. But so unfortunately they came out with that Inhuman show, which is a whole nother conversation that I'm sure we're gonna have.
Yeah,
but as a whole, I think I'd put Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in A. I think that's a fair rating for that.
Really?
I really would, because like without Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I don't even think Disney or Marvel would really know what to have done with these TV shows. It really was like a starting off point for like the MCU as TV. So I think because of that, it's pretty up there. But listen, we might talk about that after. But
no,
that's how I feel. Yeah,
it's definitely up there to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else got any opinions about that?
No, I definitely feel the same way. I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. set the benchmark. And it was interesting because I think Phil Coulson had got killed by Loki in Avengers, and then to see him come back in this show, and we was all waiting to feel the reveal, and how they centered it around the Kree and that technology, and then some of the characters they put in Hyde, they put in this one character, I think his name is Triplet. He was like the grandson of a character in the Howling Commandos from First Avenger. Like they thought out a lot of the characters and the connection with the characters themselves. And they had Absorbing Man. They did Absorbing Man right, not from the Hulk 2003 Absorbing Man. They actually did Absorbing Man right in this show. So they just got a lot right with it. And there were some seasons they brought in Ghost Rider, they brought in so many other characters. So I really feel like this was, you know, a really great show, and the cast was just fantastic. Fitzsimmons and even had her in, I think the gentleman Alfonso and Yo-Yo. If you guys,
Yo-Yo was dope.
Yeah, she is so good. I mean, they just did their thing. I love this show. I mean, it could probably be in the S for me, but I'll take the A.
Yeah, they had a lot of cameos too. I mean, they got Samuel L. Jackson to do an episode. They got Sif in for an episode. They got a couple of like they had a couple of like really random cameos that just like worked out, and like it was just a good connective tissue for like the first MCU TV show.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I only watched the first season of that show. I really have to start watching it then.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to go back and watch it and see some of the lore there and stuff. You know.
Yeah, I would say I didn't see the last 2 seasons, but everything else was pretty solid. It started to get too cosmic spacey for me at some point, but apart from that, I really did enjoy like the beginning seasons. It was really good.
Right. That's fair. All right, cool. So we'll leave that in A. Cloak and Dagger. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna give you a quick opinion on Cloak and Dagger from my perspective, and then I'll let you guys jump in. I tried to watch Cloak and Dagger season 1 4 times, and I fell asleep all 4 times. It was awful. I literally, this was such a boring show. I couldn't even.
Yeah, I didn't even turn it on.
I couldn't keep my eyes open watching this because it was so. To me, I was like, "Yo, this show is so terrible." I fell asleep 4 times. So, I know Cloak and Dagger. They're like kind of cool characters, and I get that they like, you know, they're so important to each other, but like I didn't like the way that the show was done. Like it was just a snooze fest from the beginning, and I was like, nah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you, I don't know if you guys saw it or not.
I had no desire to watch it.
Yeah, I watched the first season, and I was like, there's not enough gratuitous violence for me.
Sure. There was like none.
Exactly. I was like, okay, where's
I'm not gonna lie to you. I might be harsh, but that's where I would put this.
I mean, compared to everything else we have to get through, it's not going to be the lowest.
I just like this show just didn't do anything for me. I don't think I would go back and watch season 2. I just don't really have a desire to figure out what happens with these two. And plus they're like, I don't really know if they fit into the MCU at all, kind of.
Right.
You know, so it's like, I don't know if it was just like a one, I don't know. That's just my thought. But
that's fair.
No, I get what you're saying. I thought that what they were trying to build. I think they was doing a lot of backstory.
Right,
the
a lot of
characters.
backstory.
And for you to get comfortable who they were, Tandy and Tyrone is the other
Yeah.
character. So
Yeah.
to get comfortable with those characters and how their powers were manifesting more and more and more as much as they were together. I think that was the whole thing.
Right.
But I didn't finish the season 1 for some reason. I think there was a lot of shows happening at that time, so I didn't get a chance to go back to that show and watch it. I do plan on doing that. But I have to hold my judgment. But I'll take I'll take the D.
I just can't put this. I can't see myself putting this higher as of now. Just couldn't do it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it wasn't.
All right, this is gonna start to get interesting. Daredevil.
S tier.
S tier.
Not even a question. Not even a question.
Yeah, definitely yes.
I was wondering if you got for me. I was kind of thinking because I'm also thinking down the road here where we have to get to. I was like, is Daredevil S or is it A? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's so S. Yeah.
That whole
it's
whole
very
Netflix,
good. It's very good.
Netflix thing doesn't even exist without this guy. Like he's too good as he's too good as the character. Kingpin. We got Punisher. They did Elektra right. Like forget it. Forget it. There's just so much in there. And
the third.
Dude, that
third. What was the third? The third season had.
Third season was Elektra.
Right? Had Bullseye.
Yeah,
it was
Bullseye.
Yeah, it was Bullseye.
I wasn't crazy about the whole third season, but the last fight in the third season was freaking insane. Those two killed, just wrecking each other. And then I think it's season 2. The scene in the first or second episode where it's a continuous shot of him going down the stairs fighting that biker gang. I think the Punisher was involved in that episode too. So I'm pretty sure. That fight scene, the fact that they made that one continuous shot was incredible.
I agree.
Yeah, it was really, and then just the Punisher is just
Plus, we got to see my boy Daredevil pop up in Spider-Man, which was thrilling because it was hey, he's here now.
Yep.
Can't wait to see him. He's gonna be in She-Hulk too.
Yeah, and Echo. He'll pop up in Echo.
He's gonna be in She-Hulk and Echo.
He should.
Guaranteed.
He should.
Guaranteed.
Yes, I agree.
Imagine She-Hulk carries his ass.
What'd you say?
Imagine She-Hulk carries him to the bedroom.
Yo, hey, daddy, chill.
Hey, yo.
Hey. Listen, I'm very, and I loved Elektra. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But I really do like.
Yeah, she can put a knife to my throat.
There's something about her. She just.
She could put one of those sides to my throat. I'm good. We're totally fine.
And we're not bringing up Ben Affleck's Daredevil at all.
I do. No, we'd never ever again bring that up.
Or the other one, Elektra, either.
I do think that this is one of the Netflix characters that I'm most looking forward to see what the MCU does with him, because they could do so many cool things with him. And now I'm just thinking Netflix did a good job, but I think that the MCU could even just amplify it more if they really wanted to.
Yeah,
but
I hope
again,
so, man.
Lack of gratuitous violence might get a little weird with Daredevil, in my opinion.
I'm gonna talk. I'll when we get to Hawkeye, I'll discuss that.
Right. Well, but we'll see. I am looking forward to seeing him continue to pop up and make cameos, and he's going to be a big part of the MCU. I feel like moving forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
The Defenders.
I put this as a C, to be honest with you.
I was leaning here or here.
I really wanted more from this show, and unfortunately, a lot of my gripe has to do with Iron Fist, which I'm sure we'll get to that too. But yeah, don't get me wrong. It was cool when they were all on screen together fighting. I just wanted more.
It was
they had some, that last episode was really cool. They had some cool fight scene moments, but Danny Rad.
Yeah. I was like you said, I think I was kind of torn between here or here. I would probably lean towards here when all is said and done as well, just because there was a lot left to be desired from this.
I actually feel I think about the other Disney Plus shows, and I'm pretty sure the majority of them, if not all of them, are better than this. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll see. Charles, Leo, any thoughts on the Defenders in total at all?
What you thought, Leo?
After I saw the Iron Fist was in it, I was like, "Yep, I'm out."
Damn, my man gets a bad rap.
I mean, we're gonna get to Iron Fist.
Yeah, I can't.
I am the defender of Kung Lung. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's fine.
I thought it could have been. I thought the first part of Defenders, the first half was really good.
I thought it was pretty
the
good.
The build up until the meeting, I thought
Mhm.
was really good. Even Styx being involved, and then
Mhm.
some closure with certain characters that
Mhm.
certain characters that got killed in that show. I thought was pretty good, but
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like the climax, it was cool to get everybody together and see Jessica Jones and Misty Knight and all these people together in one. You know what I mean? And
for sure.
What's her name? From Daredevil, that works with
Paige?
with them. Paige, Karen Page.
Yeah, Karen
and
Page.
You know what I mean? So it was cool to see that, but I just wish it would have gave I agree with you guys there. I would put it in B or C. I would say.
Yeah, that's what I was like here. Well, I'm gonna leave it in C, and then we'll rank the rest and see if we want to move them around at all. But I think this might stick here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
For me, that's up there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Call me crazy.
Yes.
I want to put it in B.
I was like here.
What?
I was here.
I don't think it's C. I think it's B.
That shit
So,
is super duper.
It's up there for me. It's up there for me.
Yeah,
let's talk this out, right?
Okay,
so
let's talk it out a little bit.
I think this show had a lot of problems coming out of the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was clearly I don't know if you heard, they opened the LLC for this show, and it was something along the lines of like Pandemic Productions, like LLC. Like they meant to have a pandemic level incident happen in this show or try and happen in this show, and they literally couldn't because of COVID. And the whole last episode to me is just a jumbled mess. Like I don't know. Like the pacing of it. Like, don't get me wrong, him in suit was amazing. Isaiah Bradley, that whole thing was just freaking awesome that they even put that in. Like, who the hell thought they were gonna do that? But like even Bucky, like I understand we have to like get through some of Bucky's story and he has to like go through some things, but like he just came off like a little bitch like throughout a lot of that show, and it was very upsetting. But like he had some cool moments, but also like why is Falcon like having an easier time with certain things than a freaking super soldier? Like, what are we doing? But like I said, the suit was amazing. Like Falcon's whole story and the way he kind of goes through his journey and like and his message at the end, where like, listen, not everyone's gonna like me in this suit, but you know what? This is what we're doing now. Like, I love that. It had some really good moments. I don't know, it was something not right, but that's how I feel about it. I'm not saying I hate it. I like it. Just I wanted more.
What do you think, Leo? Or
go ahead. I'll let Leo take it. He seemed to have a strong opinion on this. So
it's just that all the how can I put this? All the weight that comes with Captain America, and finding out that he wasn't the first super soldier, and then he wasn't, and actually the Captain America suit was a black man at first, and then
Isaiah something
Bradley.
Isaiah Bradley. Yeah,
and then finding out that Cap gave it to what's his name? That Cap gave it.
To Falcon.
Falcon. Cap gave it to Falcon, and all the lines that it had, and all the lines that it comes with certain weight. This flag wasn't supposed to be bent. The Stars and Stripes wasn't supposed to be draped on my skin. All those certain significant moments in the show, and then you first he gave away the shield because he thought he didn't deserve it, or the shield was too heavy for him. That moment in that show was gold. And then when he did give it away, the first person to put blood on that on that shield,
John Walker.
So it was just it meant a lot, and the way the show played out, I thought it was great, and the moments that you had inside of it were great, and finding out about the secret, like I said again, the first Captain America,
Yeah.
And the storyline that I would love to Marvel to do is that first Captain America.
That first Captain America. I think
I
that would
want to
really
know. I want to know more. You
That
left
would be
me
great.
with all that taste in my mouth, and I'm like, oh, come on, give me something else. It's been what, like 2 years now since that show came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A year.
About a year. Yeah.
About a year. So about a year, and I'm still waiting, and I'm just like, oh my god, that because the comic book was great. The writing in the
Truth. Yeah.
what's the name of that book? Oh my god,
Truth.
The Truth. Yes, Truth 1 through 7. That whole series was great.
Yeah.
The whole series was great. So if they do that, I'm in for it. But the show, I thought it was top tier. I thought it was super class.
Okay. I'll jump in. I'll just say, obviously, I know that we've already mentioned Isaiah Bradley. Thank you. I thought that was really cool. That was one of the moments in the show that really hit me. I think I've told you guys when it comes to rankings and stuff like that, a lot of it for me has to do with like moments. And to me, like I know on my personal Instagram story, I posted the line from Sam Wilson in the show where he was talking to the government officials, and he was like, they were telling him that he doesn't understand, like basically, the pressure, and he was like, I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes. You don't think I know about, like, there's eyes on me right now that are not going to accept me doing this, but I'm still here and I'm going to do it anyway because that's what this is about, right? I'm here to protect. And I was like, that whole speech to me really, that speech hit me. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. I rock with Sam Wilson now. It's my the other things I will say that we didn't mention about the show that I thought were cool. I liked what they did with Zemo overall. I kind of liked what they did with him. I thought that it was interesting that they took him out and then they dragged him along and then he ends up getting away or whatever. I was like, all right, well, I kind of saw that coming. And then finding out that what's her name was the power broker during that show was kind of interesting as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's going to play an interesting part in the MCU moving forward as well. What's Sharon
Carter,
Carter, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to play an interesting part in moving forward. And she just popped up in what's it called too, right? She popped up in another show recently, if I'm not mistaken.
Where did she
I
pop?
forget. She popped up recently. I forgot. Or in a movie or in a show somewhere. I forgot. Fairly recently. I thought. Maybe I'm misremembering. But either way, she's going to play a role moving forward as well because oh, wait, that's going to drive me crazy. Wait, where did they mention it?
I thought she was just in the end credits where you found out she was the power broker. I thought that was the last time we saw her.
She was, but somebody in a recent show mentioned something about a power broker at the end. I'll have to go back.
It wasn't Hawkeye, was it? I mean, I can only think of.
I don't remember. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
But
if I find out that information,
though, now that I'm looking and thinking about it, we might need to put that show in A because like I forgot about I forgot about the Wakanda connections
too.
The
Wakanda connection was there. Yeah, I was gonna. I mean, I think a lot of people rag on this show, but I don't think it's that bad.
I think we keep it in A for right now, and then revisit at the end.
Front, back, middle.
I don't know. See, I don't know Agent of Carter enough to say it was better than Agent Carter or not.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I don't know Agent Carter.
Let's leave it up here for now, since we've all kind of seen it at this point, and then we'll discuss at the end.
Yeah, that's fine. Charles, what do you think?
Oh yeah, the Falcon Winter Soldier. I loved it. I thought that what you guys all mentioned. One of the other things was the character, his partner, Falcon's partner, Sam Wilson's. The guy Joaquin Torres.
Oh, that's right. He's gonna be.
He's gonna be a Falcon.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a Falcon. So he becomes a Falcon in the comics. That character. So I was cool to see him. I like the motivation of the Flag Smashers. The fact that they felt that during the 5-year blip that there was no borders. There was no flags. It wasn't everybody separated. Everybody was just one global, human.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
because there was nobody there.
There was no because we took away half the population. Now, being divided, saying, "Oh, you're this country and you're that country," didn't matter anymore. So I kind of like their motivation of the fact that they felt like, hey, the world was probably better this way than the way it was. You know, so I think that I love the way that they kind of touched on that concept. So it's definitely one of my top shows. Definitely.
Right. Cool. We'll leave it here for now. We'll see at the end.
Yeah, we'll see at the end.
Hawkeye in total. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my area.
Yeah, I'm thinking B.
This is my area for this show.
I liked Kate Bishop. Yeah. I like their whole dynamic.
You say her name correctly.
Kate Bishop.
Say it at all.
Kate Bishop.
They had Yelena in that show.
Kate
Come
Bishop.
on. Just her alone.
You're right.
Florence Pugh.
But here's gonna be my gripe though, because I was talking about Daredevil. The way they brought in Kingpin, he just seemed a little bit more goofy than in those Netflix shows, which concerns me. Like,
but you liked Echo a lot.
I liked Echo. I was an Echo fan actually.
You liked Echo a lot.
And those guys in the Adidas suits,
they were hysterical.
They were hysterical.
Yo, bro.
They could just do a show on those guys. Those guys was clowns.
They were funny as hell.
Great.
But Yelena and Kate Bishop was amazing.
I actually thought the actress who plays Kate Bishop did a really good job too.
Yeah. I think so too.
I think she did. I think she did really well. And the fact that they're handing over the Hawkeye mantle is really
to
cool.
her.
I'm here for it.
I'm down for it too.
No, it's no knock on Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, but like he's run his course at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
poor guy's been through the ringer.
And he has his family and
right.
He's with Thelma. He's with Thelma from Scooby Doo. So
I did really like that they made Mockingbird his wife though. Like, what are we?
I was literally, you stole it from me. I was literally about to say, when he gave her the watch, I was like, oh, she was fucking Mockingbird.
Right. So like they didn't do that for nothing. They didn't do that for nothing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I overall
I can see with B. I can stick with B.
I just think that there were better shows than this overall. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't bad and it gave us some good stuff, but like, I mean, and Echo obviously is getting her own Disney Plus show now.
Yeah.
So it's like she's gonna be another part with Kingpin and Daredevil, and because isn't she? I didn't even realize that she's apparently Daredevil's love interest at one point. I had no idea.
That was one time, in the comics, yes.
So I'm like, okay, that could be interesting. See where that goes. But I don't know. I think B is kind of the right.
Yeah.
I think B's right for that.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch Inhumans.
White dog shit. Beyond white dog shit. Right beyond white dog shit. Beyond white dog shit.
It's a shame. It's a shame with the Inhumans. It's a shame because I love those characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Medusa is such a great character. The girl that played Medusa, I think I thought to me the actors, it wasn't their fault.
No,
it wasn't their fault.
100%
it was the script. Yeah.
100%.
I think the guy played Black Bolt. Yeah.
He's great, but they made him look absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Like, and he looked great in Doctor Strange. He looked amazing in Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave him a coat with the freaking things on it. A trench coat.
Yes.
My man looked like he was in the Matrix. Like, and
he did. Yes, he did. Mixed with a little electro, but yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't see this, and now I'm kind of glad I didn't see it. The
no,
way
don't
you guys
ever
are
watch
making it sound.
Please don't ever watch
that's
it.
one thing
Jesus
that
Christ.
But I guess that we're in agreement there. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because right there next to white dog shit is Iron Fisted.
Well, I'd like to say that Danny Rad is the karate man of our generation. So I really think this should be.
I'm gonna say
Are you comparing him to Ralph Macchio?
Never. I would never insult Ralph Macchio.
Daniel's son.
You guys know that my one line for this movie is show is that I watched it and I felt like I got iron fisted. That's all I have to say because this show is fucking terrible. It's the worst thing Netflix did. It was
the hype behind that show was fucking great though.
I know.
I was so excited for that show. Damn it!
It was just so bad.
God, that was bad. So fuck, I can't believe I wasted my time.
He's the defender of Kung Lung. Don't you know?
Oh God, it's so bad.
He is the immortal Iron Fist. He is
so bad.
I am the immortal Iron Fist, the defender of Kung Lung.
Reboot him.
Please reboot him. God,
reboot him or never talk about him again. Those are
one or the other.
I agree.
Jessica Jones.
Up there. Up there.
She's no, she's up there.
I really like
Purple Man.
I really like Jessica Jones season 1, but I didn't really love the ending of it, like the last season.
I would even take Jessica Jones season 1, put her in B, and then put the other 2 in C, in front of Defenders.
That's what that's literally where I was leaning. Like I thought I liked the show in total, but season 1 was really good, and then the rest,
first season with the villain, what's his name? I forgot his name, but he's amazing.
Yeah,
he
Purple
was
Man.
He was awesome. He was so good.
He was very good.
And then you find out that she freaking killed what's his face's wife, right? Like Luke Cage's wife.
Luke Cage's wife.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
And Luke Cage was in that one. Yeah, Luke Cage was in that.
He was in the first season.
Yeah, it was some good stuff.
So we broke our own rule and we split the season, but it felt appropriate here.
I mean, season 2 was, I think, that was with her mom, right? With her mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like the reveal of who she, the experimentation, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought season 3 was really good because
you like season 3
because that was the fool killer. The fool killer. He kills fools.
Yeah.
That whole storyline and the guy that played him and the fact that how he set that whole thing up was really, really good. I at least my opinion. I love that. Season 3.
I mean,
we can put it there for right now.
I'll do that for you if you want. That's fine.
Yeah,
season two was definitely not that good.
Yeah,
it was
I wasn't really.
But I could rock that, and like I said, I really did love season 1 of the show a lot. I thought they did really good season 1. And I like her character as well. Like I kind of thought she had a cool arc. To be honest,
I like Kristen Ritter. I like her, and she's cool in person. Like she's a big Lost Boys lover, and all. She's all.
Oh man, she was in Breaking Bad. I remember that. She was good in Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
she seems like the type of person you'd want to go grab a beer with. You know what I mean? And just
definitely,
chill.
Definitely.
Even though she drinks like a fucking sailor in the show.
You're not helping her habit.
It sounds like my type of chick.
I apologize.
Just put it right. Just put it right up there.
This is not debatable.
Yeah, this isn't.
It's S.
No.
It's not debatable. It's S.
What is that?
Loki. Loki's
okay.
S tier. There's no. It's Kang the Conqueror. I don't have to say anything else.
They gave us
the only thing I have to say.
That episode was probably one of the greatest endings to a MCU show. Period.
For sure.
I don't even know how you top that.
And
like he who remains telling you about the entire multiverse and the war and the timelines and just throwing it all in our face.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I think I just loved I liked Sylvie. I liked Sylvie, but I loved variant Lokis. They were fantastic.
They were great.
They were really
good. You can't beat
Alligator is great.
Alligator Loki and then Throg. They gave us Throg for like
they give us Throg.
They did. Plus all the little hidden details in the smoke and everything when they were going to find Kang and like they did it so well.
And say what you want, but Tara Strong as Miss Minutes. I love Tara Strong. Tara Strong is wonderful.
So I mean, as to date, this is the best show in this Disney Plus MCU,
the Disney Plus
newer,
run.
The newer stuff that's come out. And we were just saying off pre-record that Loki season 2 is probably going to break all sorts of Disney Plus records.
Yep.
That show is going to be probably most watched if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Cage.
He's at the top for me.
The top?
Very top.
Bro. S?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Luke Cage, let me tell you something.
Let him make his case.
Can you guys if you guys remember when Luke Cage was released, he is the only show that broke the internet. We could not get on to watch that show. Because there was so many people trying to watch Luke Cage.
Yeah, he was right.
He was the only show that did that.
I do remember that.
Actually. Yeah, everybody was fighting about that shit. Oh my god, I remember that.
I enjoyed Luke
I couldn't
Cage.
Get on it. I couldn't get on. I was like, what the heck?
I enjoyed Luke Cage.
I enjoyed season 1 more than I did 2, though.
Same. I agree. I'm in agreement. I enjoyed season 1 a lot more than I enjoyed
season 1. The music in season 1, like every freaking episode was titled a Wu-Tang. Wasn't it? It was a what? Or was it?
That was Iron Fist.
No. It was not Wu-Tang. It was Tribe Called Quest. Every
Called Quest,
episode
yeah.
was a Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called Quest, yeah.
That was a cool little.
But when
ad right there.
when him and Bushmaster was fighting in season 2 to Wu-Tang Clan, that whole fight sequence, and even the fight sequence on the bridge, where they're fighting and they're talking their idealism about, because the fact that Mariah's family, did some dirt to Bushmaster's family, and I thought season 2 was. I thought it was great, and that guy who played Bushmaster was just. He's a capoeira, he's a master in martial arts, and I thought the fight sequences in that season 2 was better than 1.
To be fair, I did like. I'm trying to. I did like Luke Cage more than I did Winter Soldier. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. At least the first season. I don't know about the second.
That's fair.
I'm trying to like remember.
Also, I know this casting wasn't done by the MCU, but that's Luke Cage. You know what I mean? Like if you were gonna pick if you were gonna pick somebody to be Luke Cage, I forget this guy's name off the top of my head, but
Mike Coulter. I met this guy, and he's big. He's
huge in real life too.
A big dude.
He's huge in real life too. Isn't he like he's like 6'4", 6'5", some shit?
Yeah, 6'6" or something. He's a big dude.
He's huge.
Yeah.
He's the guy you'd want to play Luke Cage. You know what I mean?
Like he was to the part to a T. Like for sure.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
let's leave
I wasn't thinking S. I was thinking like.
I was thinking A.
I was like A-B-ish.
But you know what though? I'm looking at the other shows and I kind of enjoyed it more than I did the others.
Yeah. All right. That's fair. moonknight.
moonknight. Top fucking tier. Top tier.
What?
He should get an Emmy.
Yes.
He really should get
he for his acting, he should get an Emmy.
Every character he played from
above Daredevil. Get out of here. Stop it.
Top show. Yeah, there. Yeah. It should be right behind Loki.
All right, that's fair. Daredevil was better than Moon Knight.
I don't know about that take.
That should be right next to Loki.
Are you guys crazy?
I don't know about that.
They're kind of neck and neck. All of those guys to me is
what are we talking about here?
It's close.
I
really liked Moon Knight, bro. I enjoyed Moon Knight.
I loved Oscar Isaac, but like as a show as a whole, I would take Daredevil season 1 over that. Are you kidding me?
There's an argument that could be made there. I can't sit here and shut you down on that. It's true.
True, because you got more gratuitous violence in Daredevil because
for sure.
Disney.
Yeah, right. So like why aren't you jumping at the bit to put Daredevil in front of that?
Because he actually really liked Moon Knight.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't need that much gratuity for me not to me to put that in front of Daredevil means a lot. Because the acting, the script, and everything was done right.
That's the only reason. But like it's Daredevil. I don't know. I have to think about that one for a minute.
Mm-hmm. We can leave it here and discuss. I think to Charles's point though, Oscar Isaac deserves whatever awards.
100%. That much I will absolutely.
He was insane.
He got ripped off by Disney. That's what the fuck happened. He got ripped off. He should have been getting 3 checks.
That's why he signed the. That's why he signed the one and done and is looking for Mo cheddar.
Exactly. I'll be like, listen, how many characters do you want me to play? Like that. Yep. He gets 5 million. He gets 10 million. You want Jack playing? He gets 25. Every person I pop in the face, I get $25 million.
Now all of a sudden, Oscar Isaac has Mickey Mouse by the testicles.
Wait, nobody has Mickey by the testicles. That's that motherfucker. That mouse is gonna live forever.
Forever.
All right. Moon.
What do we got next?
Good. Miss Marvel hasn't come out yet. So I'm not gonna. We can't rank it.
We can't rank it. Yeah.
The only thing I will say is my expectations for the show are very, very minimal. I think it's gonna be a kiddie show.
I really hope it's better than we think it's gonna be. I really do.
I'm gonna watch it.
The CGI so far, the CGI in it that I've seen the trailers, it looks pretty great. It looks great.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I hope I like it.
It looks fun.
You know, she looks up to Brie Larson, so it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your favorite person in the whole world.
She might show up in that movie, in that show.
Oh, please, that'd be great.
In a Nissan.
She could bring a Nissan with her. I was just about to say she could bring a Nissan with her.
Beep, beep. Hey, get in.
Yo, she's been hanging out. She's been hanging out with Vin Diesel, man. She might do it for family. Watch out.
If it happens, I'm gonna think of you, Aaron. Soon as it happens.
Great. I can't wait. I will turn off my Disney Plus and go to bed. So this is also not debatable. This is up here somewhere.
Punisher's up there, yeah.
This show is freaking.
I say in front.
This show is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
yeah. Punisher's up there.
Yeah,
season 2 of this show, I was nerdgasming all over the place.
He was swiggle swoggled.
I was hornswoggled, befuddled, everything.
Yep.
This season 2 of this was
season 2
crazy.
better than 1.
I like 2 more than 1.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, so did I.
Season two. This what the fuck is this guy's name? He went fucking crazy.
Oh, John Bernthal.
He's
a beast.
He went crazy.
I love that.
Kevin Feige, please don't lose him as Punisher.
I'll kill you, Kevin Feige.
Please don't lose him as Punisher.
I thought they made the deal already.
Yeah,
they made the deal, but
they made the deal, but he said, "I want gratuitous violence.
Yeah,
I want the character to stay the way it is now." And Disney Plus and Marvel,
and they're ready to. It's in his contract.
Right.
If he doesn't like the way the character is being portrayed, he gets to walk.
Yeah, he won't do it.
And
that was the edge for this show. This show was so gory and violent, and it was the Punisher. You know what I mean?
Punisher,
yeah. It's the Punisher.
Those are the comics. Yeah,
that's a bad man right there.
100%. 100%. Yeah. I you guys don't think this was better than Daredevil?
No.
I don't know. I think all those guys to me is they're all the same. They all the same to me.
I would take Punisher over Daredevil personally.
You're out of your effing mind.
I don't really think I am.
Oh, you.
Yeah. See, I've been a big Punisher fan.
Right. I mean, Daredevil's cool as shit. Don't get me wrong. I love Daredevil, but the Punisher, I don't know, man.
Yo, that jail scene.
Yeah,
that jail's amazing.
That was insane.
Well, he fought the Russians in the the weight room.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Yes. This show, I'm gonna go back and watch this show at some point again. It was so good. I enjoyed it. Runaways.
Never seen the Runaways.
Finished it. I'd never finished it.
Never seen it.
Not released. Yeah, didn't watch it.
We're gonna put it under didn't watch.
Yeah.
She-Hulk not released yet. Everybody here is passionate about She-Hulk except me. So
I love
yo.
I love She-Hulk.
I'm looking for her on Tinder now. Okay.
Yo, I am super liking that chick.
Dating in your 30s though. I don't know, man. WandaVision.
This is an interesting one.
This one,
I went right here.
I think it's B.
I think it's B. It had Monica Rambeau. It had
shit. You could go down 2 more for me.
That's I didn't love the show. I thought it was all right.
We did get Ralph Bonard.
Yeah, I mean, we also got White Dog Shit Vision.
We did.
I mean.
Yo, that makes so much sense now since we saw that trailer.
Oh God.
It's true. Why does every white MCU character suck? And I don't mean white as in skin color. I mean white as in costumes. They're all terrible. Not Moon Knight. I'm sorry. I take that back. I take it back, Oscar Isaac. But I don't know about all that. I WandaVision, I mean, it's really tough for me because I really liked the format of the show, honestly.
I liked how different it was.
Yeah, it was different.
It was different, and
it was Angela all along.
I hated White Vision.
It was Agatha all along.
It was Agatha all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand that chick.
I actually really liked her in that show. I thought she did a good job.
Yeah.
I
think she was cool.
Please hold. I have to look something up really quick.
It was. Yo, where's my girl Darcy though?
Tiana Paris as Monica Rambeau.
Hey yo,
I love you.
Well, let's talk about Kate Denning for a second too, because I love her.
Yeah.
She's very smart.
I mean, there were some cool elements in the show. For me, is it weird to say that I just even with Doctor Strange, like I just hate the Wanda kids thing. It just bothers me. Is that weird for me to say?
They're going to be big
Avengers.
characters in the future.
That's
why.
That's fine, but I just don't like how Marvel's done it.
Yeah,
I don't like how they were brought in. Like from the beginning, I didn't. I thought the whole thing was weird.
But that's pretty much how it happens
yeah,
in the comics.
Because she creates
isn't
them.
it?
I know she makes them, but I don't know. Like for me, I would be like here, but I can't argue with B. I guess it was all right. I guess I don't know. What if?
It's definitely A for me. It's got to be at least A.
Go up higher.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even mind.
Really?
That. Yeah, dude.
Really?
Dude,
that show was fucking right on.
Some of those episodes were like out of this freaking world.
The Killmonger episode, the Doctor Strange episode, the Marvel Zombies was done well too.
And honestly,
Yeah,
they need to have what's his face play the Watcher. I keep saying it. Please let that man voice the Watcher in like real life MCU. Like, please let
Jeffrey
that happen.
Wright.
Oh yeah,
Jeffrey Wright.
Yes. Yeah.
That man is the Watcher. Like
the
he is
the voice
Watu,
was
for sure.
dead on money.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Do you guys notice a trend with our tier lists according to us?
What?
If you think about it conceptually, look at this tier list as a whole and look where everybody is. Marvel doesn't miss that much. They miss sometimes,
right?
They don't miss that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like think about it. We got 2 white dog shit shows.
Yeah.
And 1 D-list show, and everything else was C or above for us, basically, or not seen or didn't watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. Marvel doesn't miss that much.
That's why
they do. They miss, but
yeah.
This is a miss.
Sure is.
That's oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, God, please fix it. Oh, please fix it.
Please fix it or never talk about it again.
He's such it bothers me because he's such a cool character.
He really is.
Yeah,
I love Iron Fist.
He's such a cool character.
Oh my God.
And it's just terrible what they do.
And the thing is also all the team ups that Iron Fist had.
Right. He's done a lot of different things.
So many fucking great team ups with Spider-Man. Imagine if they get an Iron Fist now and they get him to team up with fucking Spider-Man.
That'd be dope.
Oh my God, that would be so fucking great. Yeah. And they had a whole series. It wasn't just a one and done.
Yeah.
What if above Luke Cage or behind it?
Behind it for me. I mean, if you're going like that, that's behind it for me.
I want to move Punisher up so bad, but I'll leave it.
Wait, Punisher is an S, right?
Huh?
Punisher is an S, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course it is.
I don't care wherever he's at, but he has to be in that fucking S.
Yeah, that's how I feel about S. That's how I feel about S.
Like I almost want to move Moon Knight behind Punisher and Daredevil.
I do too.
I almost do.
I absolutely do.
I almost. I'm
I want
right
to
there.
move. I want to move Winter Soldier and fucking what's his face up into the S tier.
S.
Yeah.
Way.
That's
you're on.
You can put him at the end. I don't care, but he belongs up there.
No way. I can't agree with you.
Wait. All right. Wait.
I don't know.
Wait. Who else did you want to move up there to?
Just Winter Soldier.
Fucking Winter Soldier.
I could deal with them being S too. Just because when the Wakanda, when the Dora Milaje showed up, I was like, whoa. And then how they dismantled Bucky's arm. They fell on the floor. Oh my God.
They sure did.
I was like,
they shut that shit down immediately.
Like, wait, what are you trying to do? There you go.
I
want to fight a Kuye with one fucking arm?
I love the Dora Milaje. I love them.
That was so sick.
They're pretty wonderful.
Like, wow.
They are fantastic. I can't wait for Black Panther too. I really can't.
I would love. I'm so amped for that show, or for that movie actually.
Yeah.
Just because, what are they gonna do? Because to fill that suit, man, it's few and far between the people that can fill certain suits.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knows how I feel about it, and we only got one with him, and he fucking knocked it out the park. Now imagine this everybody else who played their character for 10 years plus.
Yeah.
So are we gonna move anybody, or am I gonna take a screenshot of this list for the Facebook peoples? What are we thinking?
Oh man.
I'm really tempted to do one of these. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I don't know. I mean,
I think
Abel, how do you feel about moving
All right,
Falcon Winter
so
Soldier to S?
I think the fair trade here is we take Falcon and put him there, and then we take Moon Knight and put him right before Luke Cage. I think that's the fair trade.
Before no,
there. That's what I mean, right there. Yeah,
I was like behind Luke Cage. No way.
I think that's a very fair trade.
Okay, so what is it before?
So this is your S tier is Loki, Daredevil, Punisher, Moon Knight, Luke Cage, Whatif, Falcon Winter Soldier.
Long as they're in the S, I don't care. Whatever
I mean,
position they are.
As long as they're in the S, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
The order.
So Agent Carter and S.H.I.E.L.D. are both staying at A. Those are your A tier shows.
Do we move Jessica Jones season 1 up one?
I would.
I liked season 1 of Jessica Jones a lot.
I don't have an opinion on it.
It's very.
You should at least watch season 1. It was good. It was worth the watch, to be honest with you.
I want to see the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I want to see all 7 of those. I haven't.
I'll watch these 2 at some point. I'll get to these. Once my anime addiction stops taking. Hawkeye, Jessica Jones season 3, and WandaVision all staying B.
I think those are fine there compared to everything else.
Jessica Jones season 2 and Defenders at C.
Yeah.
Whatever. Cloak and Dagger could almost be beyond white dog shit.
It was bad.
It was so bad.
It was bad. I know why you fell asleep, dude.
It was horrible.
I watched the first season. I watched half of the second season. I was like, why the fuck am I watching this?
I think the problem is I go into Marvel and I'm like I expect to see action, and the show just had no action in it at all. And
we also got to realize it wasn't done by Marvel. It was done.
I know.
Hulu, you know what I mean? So it's like.
I know.
You had the chance to do gratuitous violence, and you did it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
But I mean, look at the white dog shit tier. Those need to be there at all.
No, 100%. This just needs to be thrown somewhere far away from everybody's existence. I don't need. Please fix it. Fix it, Marvel.
Whatever. Wait, I just want to know, when are they going to start putting these episodes? They've already put all these episodes on Disney Plus yet? Or no?
That is correct.
Everything is on Disney Plus now.
Everything's
on
Disney.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, even Punisher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Punisher's there.
Punisher's on there too.
Mm-hmm.
With all the gore and everything?
Yes,
sir. That's why I don't know if you did, but there was a time, like I think like 2-3 months ago at this point, where you had to like log into your Disney Plus and set like adult settings.
That's why.
That was because of Punisher and Daredevil. That's the whole reason for that. That was the whole reason they made you do that.
I'm starting to have more faith. As soon as they get Deadpool in there, then we can talk.
No, I hear you. They just have to give us a section for the adults. This is the adult section of Marvel. That's all they have to do, and it would be fine. But Marvel, they're not going to do that. They want to appeal to everybody. So, She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. We'll see. Miss Marvel soon. We'll see.
She-Hulk is going to be fantastic.
I'm excited for both. I really am curious to see what they do with Miss Marvel. I like that.
So it seems like we have our list.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Screenshot for the people.
For the peeps.
Kate Bishop.
Yeah, her and her new boyfriend are freaking lovely.
Oh, God.
I think
keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Well, all right. Another tier list done, boys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Mancave101 Podcast, tier listing away. As always, thank you for stopping by. Like, comment, especially like and comment, and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook page under Mancave101 Podcast. As always, I am Abel, Aaron, Leo, and Charles. Thank you for stopping by, and have a lovely evening.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Peace out.